Hello everyone and welcome to TPG's World. It is the 4th of February 2018 and I just wanted to check in with everybody and let everybody know what happened. First of all, I want to thank everybody who left me comments on my video and wishing me well and hoping I get better and showing your concern. Also the people who sent the emails. Thank you so much, guys. It meant so much. So let me tell you what happened. So as you know, for the last couple of days, last night after I did my live stream and I made the video and everything, how I was feeling. When I went to go to bed, I was feeling so bad. It was like my brain was going to explode at any second. So I woke up this morning and I went to the doctor, to an urgent care clinic here. And when I got there, I hadn't eaten anything since like 10 o'clock last night. Everything. I wanted to make sure that, you know, my blood pressure and everything and my diabetes level and everything would be all right for them to check my sugar and everything. So I got there right at 9 o'clock. It was terrible rain. It was sleeting. It was horrible. I was so cold. And I went there, and when I first got in there, you know, everything was kind of leveled out. Well, then they came in, and the lady came in, and she was really, like, super rude with me. She was like, bah, 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 bah. And I was kind of like, lady, chill out, for God's sakes. So she's like, well, we're going to run every kind of test on you that we can possibly run. So I was like, okay, whatever. So they came in, and they ran, like, an EKG on me. They wanted to check that. They tested me for the flu. They tested me for all this stuff. And finally, they tested my blood pressure again, and then they came in the third time and they said, we want to check your blood pressure again. And so they said, we need to do it standing, we need to do it sitting, and we need to do it lying down. So they did all three of those, and then they came in, and the last test they gave me was to test me for diabetes, so I was like, all right, whatever. So she came back in the room and she told me that my blood pressure level was really, really, really high, and that luckily to what they were seeing by the test they had taken earlier, the urine test, that there was no damage to my kidneys yet, which she said she was very surprised because of the high level of my blood pressure. So she said, I'm going to start you on a medication right away for blood pressure. She said, now I can only give you 30 days because this is an urgent care clinic. She's like, but you need to take your blood pressure 3 times a day, once in the morning, once at noon, and then once in the evening, and you need to keep a log, and then in 2 weeks you need to come back, and then we need to get you set up with your primary care physician so he knows what's going on and can continue with your medications from there. So I was like, okay, whatever. So they gave me that, and then she said, in 3 days we'll get the test results back and we'll know if you're diabetic. If you are, we can also start you on medication for that. So they gave me now understand I had auditions at 3, so this is like 11 o'clock. I leave and they call in my prescription to CVS. I go and I go next door to Waffle House and I eat and wait for them to, you know, for CVS to fill my prescription and all that. Then I come back over and I pick up my medication, and I was supposed to get one of those pumps from CVS. Well, they're like, well, we don't sell those. So I was like, great. So I got the medication and I took one, and by the time I got home, it was like basically I had a few minutes. I talked to some people on the phone, and I came back, and I had to go straight to auditions, which, by the way, auditions went really, really well. I had some amazingly talented women audition for the play. I still have another night to go, so it's going to be very hard to choose the actresses for this play, but they were all wonderful. So anyway, I felt okay during the play practice. It was like the first time in a while that I actually felt good, because this has been going on in my life for a while, and I mean a long while, and I've been thinking, you know, at one point they said, hey, you're diabetic, and they put me on metformin, and I used to be very thin, and metformin caused me to gain almost 100 pounds. So I basically took myself off of metformin. Then I was tested a while back again for diabetes, and they said, no, you don't have diabetes. I said, okay. So basically it's been this upward battle. I knew something was wrong with me, and this morning I told my roommate, I said, I'm not leaving this clinic until they find something is wrong with me. Something somewhere is not right. So like I said, when I went to bed last night, I mean, it felt like my whole brain was going to explode, and I was basically just like, please, God, please let me feel better. So I went to auditions, and they, like I said, they went well, and everything was great, and all that stuff. And then I had to run around, and I was trying to find one of those blood pressure cuffs. And y'all, like, CVS wanted like $89 for one of these things, so I wasn't able to find one. And I went to Walmart, and they had one there, but they were out of one, and it was like $35. And they're supposed to get some more in tomorrow, and I'm also going to check the Walmart on the other side of town tomorrow. So my dad has told me he would go with me in the morning and we could spend some time. And that's another thing. She told me I was to take tomorrow off work because she wanted me to kind of just lay around and get the blood pressure medicine going and getting my levels straight and everything. And I'd already taken Wednesday off as a personal day to do some stuff, so now I'm off Monday and Wednesday. So that's a little crazy, but anyway, she just wanted me to take it easy. So when I got home, it was around 6 o'clock or so, and I took my next pill. And I'm feeling kind of bad right now, actually. I don't feel really well. Like, my eyesight's still kind of blurry and stuff. I don't feel as good as I did the first time I took it. But she told me it would take a couple of days, if not a week or two, for the medicine to actually start taking effect. So I'm not feeling the greatest right now, but at least we're on to something. We know that it is my blood pressure that's causing what's been going on with me. And as I was telling somebody earlier on the phone, I have not felt well in a long time. Just, you know how you wake up and like, oh, I feel great. I never really felt that great. I wasn't that I was sick. I just always felt really tired and run down. My eyesight was really, really bad. I don't know if sometimes in my live streams y'all watch, I have to get really close to read the comments. And the last time I went to get tested for my eyeglasses, the doctor kept saying, this isn't possible, this isn't possible. She said, you've skipped 3 prescriptions. There's no way that your glasses have gotten this bad, your eyesight's gotten this bad unless you're going blind. She said, I need you to go to a doctor and find out if you have high blood pressure or you have diabetes or something and fix that so that we can get your eyesight straight, because everything I was reading was coming across as blurry, which, like, right now, anything I'm reading is kind of blurry and all this stuff, but I know that's caused from the high blood pressure, and like I said, hopefully that'll register out soon. So this has been an ongoing battle, and let me explain this, and it's my fault, and it's me, but I've always been a very busy person and everything, so like when I would get sick, like I would just basically just like keep going and going and going until it finally just knocked me on my ass and got me, you know, down, and then I would have to just give up and like be sick for a couple of days. So that's kind of what I've been doing all these years. So I'm very lucky because my brother, who passed away going on 4 years ago in March, when he was little, he used to get really, really bad nosebleeds all the way through his teenage years, and finally when he was about 30 something, they discovered that even when he was a child, he had irregular high blood pressure, and it had fried one of his kidneys, and by the time they discovered it, my brother was in stage 4 kidney failure. So that was a rough thing to go through with him. He would already have that. So I was really kind of scared when they started saying high blood pressure, because I know it's not something to play with. The nurse said she was surprised that because I'd gone so long untreated, she was surprised I had not had a stroke yet and stuff like that. So basically that's where it kind of stands, and like I said, I know right now I feel really bad tonight right now, but I know it's just because the medicine's setting in and everything. So, but hopefully tomorrow, I'm not planning on doing anything stressful. I'm going to stay home, catch up on some movies, watch some shows. I will try to get those review videos done tomorrow, guys, and get them out to you. I know they're late. Y'all probably don't, it's probably a little too, late to have them out, but I still want to get them out and get them on my channel. But I appreciate, again, guys, all of the wonderful, sweet things you guys said. I acknowledged them all by leaving a heart and everything. I didn't get to personally answer each and every one of them because I'm just not feeling up to par. But just know I do appreciate them. I love them. Thank you so much, guys, for praying for me and for caring about me. To the ones who wrote me, thank you so much. Hopefully this is getting to be the beginning of what's going on with my body. And as I said, it is my fault because I really did just kind of ignore it. It's something I've always done. And I've learned that at the age that I'm getting now, I can't do that in life. I'm not 20-something. No matter how much in our mind we think we're still young, we're not always as young as we feel or as young as we think we are. And I'm tired of just feeling run down and tired and just not feeling well and stuff like that. So I'm really excited to see what's going to happen. I'm going to look the medication up here in a minute and double check what the side effects are and things like that, which is something I always do when I take any kind of medication, even if it's an antibiotic or whatever, just to know what to expect from the medication. So I'm going to hopefully get all of the research done and things. That's just something I do. I like to. I love knowledge. I love to know things and learn new things, especially when it comes to medications and things like that. But again, I'm okay. I know everybody was worried, and I just wanted to do a video and let everybody know. I've spoken to some people, whether it be in their live streams or on the phone or emails or whatever, and let people know. But I just want to do a general video so everybody kind of understands where I'm at and what's going on. So hopefully this will get me on an even keel soon. And they started my dosage off a little higher, and that's what they want to do this survey for, to see if they need to lower it or go higher or whatever. And right now I'm taking it twice a day. They wonder if I only need it once a day or whatever. But I'm sure, with me, y'all hear Waffles fighting back there? with me being going untreated, sorry, with me going on, she's wrestling with Oliver, which is my Chihuahua, which is her best friend. But sometimes she gets the best of Oliver. He's older, and so he gets crabby, and they get the best of each other. Anyway, long story short, because I'm starting to feel really dizzy. Hopefully this is going to mellow everything out. I know going so long untreated, it's going to take a little bit longer to get the medication in, but I'm hoping I'll be able to get some good sleep, rest a little bit tomorrow. Then I'll go to school Tuesday and I'll work Tuesday. I'm off Wednesday. So I have 2 really good days off this week to just kind of relax and rest and kind of keep myself unstressed. Auditions tomorrow night I don't expect are going to cause a whole lot of stress. So I think everything's going to work out fine, and I think it's going to be just fine. But just please keep me in your prayers. Keep wishing me well and all this stuff, because it's going to get better. But I will keep you posted. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of my world and for caring about me enough to just send me such wonderful things and such positive messages. And I am sorry I've not been doing the videos like I should, and I will get caught back up, I promise. But I love you guys so much. Remember, hating is a disease, and some folks need to get well soon, especially that nurse today that was being so ugly. Actually, she was the nurse practitioner, so she's actually the person that assigned me all this crap. But she was nice the second time, but the first time she was kind of hateful, really hateful, and I don't know what was wrong. I wanted to use that line from Will and Grace that happened this past week, which I'll mention probably in my review. It's one of my favorite lines ever, when Will looks at her, and this woman that's being kind of hateful to him, and he says, "My penis has done nothing to hurt you." I just wanted to grab this nurse and say, "My penis has done nothing to hurt you." So basically, that's where I'm at. Love you guys so much. See you soon. Tomorrow, hopefully. Thank you all who came to my live stream and everything. Sorry I couldn't live stream today, but I will be back soon. Talk to you guys later. Bye.